I have often been quite pessimistic when it comes to golf training aids, for one good reason. And when I say one good reason, I mean numerous good reasons. For one, often they don't work. Two, they generally aren't specific for what you're trying to do. And three, they can cause more harm than good because they are overcomplicated. But not this one. This training aid is taking the YouTube world and the golf world by storm. Guys, introducing the Gem Golf, golf's essential move. Let me explain. You see, I've now seen numerous reviews on YouTube of the Gem Golf training aid, and I think it's pretty specific for what I'm trying to do, and it could well be specific for what you're trying to do if you're trying to play better golf and square your club face up a little bit more consistently, which I think a lot of golfers are. So I've managed to get hold of one. Let's have a look in the box. Let's see how it works. Make sure you do check out the pinned comment. I have put a link to the website for Gem Golf. Let's see just how it works and let's see what's in the box, because one of the great things about it is it fits in my little pencil bag, which is perfect. So you do get it in a little bag, and the first thing you get is an instruction manual, which is very good for reading. I've actually had a read through this already. I will talk you through these as we go through the video, but basically you get a long rod, a shorter rod, this is rod 2, and an even shorter rod, I know it's in here somewhere, here. Now these all work together to help you get a better feeling about how you should take the club away, how you should deliver the club down to the ball, and you also get, there's more, a little weighted ball. I'm going to talk you through this in just a second if you've not seen it just yet, and you also get obviously an adapter to get it onto the club, which we're going to do in just a second. I'll show you how to do that because it looks pretty easy. Guys, the reason why I think this could help me, this could be the thing that helps me get to the positions that the best coach in the world, Peter Cowan, was trying to get me in. I get in the hands working in an opposed manner, so the pressure would help me get the club in a better position on the way back, then load up the shoulders. If you've seen that video, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, guys, I'll try and explain it as I go through this video using Gem Golf. But what this should help me do is help me get the club set properly, because I generally work on feel. I really struggle to work on visual. I really struggle with someone just telling me what to do or showing me what to do. I have to feel what to do. Whenever I've had lessons in anything in the past, be it golf, be it tennis, be it the gym, maybe more in 2023, but I have to feel something, and this is where Gem Golf can really help. So initially all I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen this bracket off, and this is literally how easy it is. It's one of the great factors about it, until a point where, wait for it, I can now put this on my golf club and tighten it up. I'm obviously going to make sure that it is nice and square, so if I look through those two bolts you can see my club face will be square in just a second. This is vital to using it properly. From there I'm going to ensure that it is nice and tight here, nothing's going to fall off, nothing's going to slip, and then the magic happens. You see, I'm going to start with rod 1. This is the longest rod of them all, and what this does, as you'll see, is make way for this ball which acts as a counterbalance. So now you will see that I effectively have a counterbalance on here that is perfectly away from the club face, so it's pointing directly down from the club face there, as you can see. If I were to balance this club on my finger, as you see here, you'll see that the club face wants to point down. That is where the centre of gravity of the club is pointing, that is where it wants to point. So if I want to take the club away now, you'll see that this is where the club points, and that's why we can manufacture so many different takeaway positions with the club face. That is why I struggle so often, because my hands just don't work as they should do. Now I've got the Gem Golf attached on here, you'll see just how easy it is to take that club away in the right position. That is frighteningly easy to take the club away and have it nice and square. I'm still thinking about my opposition hands, I'm thinking about the pressure working opposed, but that is so much easier. And I'm going to take some half swings and have some practices here, and that club is never where I don't want it. We're not going to hit a golf ball with this on. We've got a device for that just a little bit later on in rod 3 to help, but I'm going to have just 10 practice swings here, and I can really feel not only the weight of that club helping, but I can feel the club face just going back exactly where I want it, and that's helping me load and set the club better. It's also going to help in the release, because as I turn through I want to have again that rod pointing down and the club face just working square through the motion. And once I've had 10 practice swings with this, guys, comment below, does that look better straight away? I feel like it has to do. Then we're going to quickly take the rod off. This is very important. Don't hit the ball with the rod on. It's not designed for that. Don't even make ground contact with that. But now, straight away, my practice swings, look at that, because I'm feeling that ingrained feeling So if I now hit a shot, wow. Guys, get in the comments below, how did that look? Because it felt incredible. It's gone arrow straight, as hopefully you can see from the shot tracer. And just by having those 10 practice swings, and remember, I'm a feel-based learner. So me feeling as though, even here, I feel like I'm really nailing that now. Even just feeling that's helping me think, you know what, this is going to help my takeaway. It's going to help me through the ball and into an impact position. Let's look at rod 2 now, because rod 2 is slightly shorter, so you don't feel it quite as much, but you still get that feeling, you still get that help. It's like anything in life. Start with a more major change, and that now starting to feel a little bit easier, a little bit simpler, a little bit more manageable. It's not as heavy as well. So if you're at the driving range, start with the big rod. Oh, not supposed to hit that, that was a practice swing. So if you're at the driving range, start with the big rod and then move through to rod number 2. I honestly feel like, so rod number 2 is helping me a lot more feel this movement here. Because it's not quite as heavy, I feel as though I'm working the club through a lot better on the way through. That's obviously again going to help me get that feeling, so I'm going to have 10 practice swings again with this. There, it just finds that little slot lovely. And then once I've had those practice swings, quickly going to take this off. I'm still going to make sure that this is nice and tight, because if it comes loose, that's certainly not what you want. And I honestly think this could be the most productive practice session I've had in a very long time. I'm really feeling that movement now. It's stopping me flip the club over, and it's stopping me hold it off as well. Same again. You know what, guys, I'm going to finish the video in a little bit and show you where those 2 balls have finished, because they are so close to each other. It is frightening. Guys, this is the line that those 2 shots finished on, and I think dispersion wise we'll take that all day long. But the 3rd rod, the shortest rod, that's where you can actually hit the ball with it, and that serves as a great reminder, both visually and for a little bit of feel as well. Make sure that's nice and square, as you can see. And a lot of this is visual based, a lot of it is feel based, but I can't believe how well this ties in to what I've been working on with my lesson from the best teacher in the world. This could be something that really, really helps me get better in 2023. That's another one that's just gone absolutely arrow straight. A fantastic training aid to eradicate tension, improve your swing by making sure you square the club face up, all the important parts, and unlock some power as well, because you can trust that turn of the body with a square club face. It fits on every single club, and the best part is it fits in your golf bag. So for me now, I'm going to get out on that golf course, have a little bit of a practice and a play on some tees with different golf clubs. I'll take the instructions with me, and I will see you all very, very soon. Guys, thanks for watching. Smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you all exactly the same time tomorrow. Bye!